This one is called the 21 Strong.
More than likely, the promoter has $0. So, now in Trinidad, the rumors are, anyway, the C's on site, people want basically on the live this man.
Mr. Spice, I'm Mr. Richard Field and them thing, and tear it down. First on account. Lay the news now.
Me bam in the ear. Rock my body like a rocking chair.
People, me sorry, me get caught up in the upsy and the upsicity.
But so now, boom, I'm go on YouTube and say, let me see if they do the interview. First interview, I'm fine with him.
Talk to me about this new album that you're working on.
Yeah, this new album I'm working on.
Mr. Man enjoy a good laugh, and I want me to think so let me laugh for a restaurant laugh, and you can't tell me where for do, cause I never tell me if you do or not do, let me laugh.
Welcome, it's not radio, it's Levelz with Kshema. I'm there with another quick review video, but you know the Schweppes before me get tonight. Big up to the Levelz community, thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levelz community. So Jacko, promoter of the failed One Caribbean Music Festival in Trinidad, seemed to have begun aggressive legal action. Now, you remember there were reports that at least 2 ticket outlets would begin full refunds to patrons? Well, lawyers representing Jacko Entertainment have ordered an immediate cease and desist in an attempt to stop ticketing platform Island e-tickets from issuing any refunds until a full audit is done. Now, according to this article by Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, it says, with an estimated $2 million in ticket sales promised to be refunded to patrons of the failed One Caribbean Music Festival, the event's promoters are threatening legal action against online ticketing agency Island e-tickets. It continues in part. In a statement sent to the agency, Jacko Entertainment argued that ticket sale proceeds should not be refunded until a complete audit is conducted. This letter serves as a formal cease and desist notice from the organizers of the One Caribbean Music Festival, instructing you to immediately halt all refund processing related to our event until a full internal investigation is concluded. The statement also claims that Island e-tickets refund policy does not align with what occurred at the festival and should not be enforced. Per your published refund and exchange policy as found on your official website, we highlight the following. If your event is cancelled, we will refund the amount you paid for your tickets, minus order processing, service, and delivery fees. Venue and talent are subject to change without notice and are not grounds for a refund. Anything promised by the promoter that is unfulfilled is not guaranteed by the seller and is not grounds for a refund. Jacko Entertainment maintains that the One Caribbean Music Festival was not cancelled and declared that any and all refund activity is in direct conflict with your stated policy. Now, despite headliner Vybz Cartel pulling out of performing due to a contractual deficiency on the promoter's part, which also led to Sizzla, Molly and Malidon pulling their performances as well, the event was never cancelled as Chronic Law and other local acts from Trinidad, took to the stage. So that would be the grounds on which the promoter's lawyers ordered a stop to the refunds. But it seems like this may become a lawsuit battle because the ticketing agency is also threatening to sue the promoter over Kartel no-show. According to this article by Guardian Media, Island e-tickets claimed it urged Jacko to cancel the show, but it went ahead. The result, low turnout, over 200 refund demands and 68 chargebacks. The company is now holding on to $119,000 in ticket proceeds and plans to reimburse all buyers. It is also demanding that Jacko repay the $80,000 sent to Kartel. And right there it continues in part. If Jacko fails to comply, Island e-tickets warned it would be constrained to take further action, including but not limited to legal proceedings, and said that the promoter would be held liable for damages, legal costs, and interest. In fact, here's a Trinidadian speaking to the situation.
Bro, Vybz Cartel and the promoter I have no love for poor people, bro. After collecting almost $1 million from our Trinidadian brothers and sisters, and then not turning up to perform in Trinidad, Vybz Cartel and the manager is basically refusing to repay Trinidad the $950,000. It's either one or two person line, because the promoter saying that he never got back the money from Cartel, and I don't know what Cartel is saying, so more than likely that's why they launched the investigation, because it seems as though Cartel might not be giving back the $950,000. I understand that there's something called breach of contract, but breach of contract can lose almost $1 million US when booking an artist to come and perform, knowing that that's the only reason why you'll be paying anything close to that, is crazy, bro. And then on top of that, after Cartel was offered $1.3 million and did not turn up, Sizzler said, if you would like me to go on stage, you will have to now pay me $1.3 million. This is the nonsense what to talk about. Monkey see, monkey do. Eventually, all these little artists that got come to perform in the Caribbean gonna want $700,000-800,000 US. Understand this, there's mid-range artists, even by international standards, who still charge like $300,000 to $400,000 US per show. I don't know how Sizzler end up to 1.3 million. Big up Sizzler. That's one of my #1 culture artists. But to charge somebody $1.3 million to come and perform in the Caribbean, again, is crazy. And the more that we keep allowing it in the Caribbean, is the more we will not be able to afford entertainment. Is the more you're going to pay like $200-300 US for a ticket to go to a concert, knowing fully well that's almost 3/4 of your month wages. That is crazy, bro. And if this is what Vybz Cartel and his promoters on, where you could pay $950,000, and because you owe them like $350,000, they don't turn up and they keep the whole entire sum, promoters really can't make money out here. Because at the end of the day, I think one of the main reasons why the promoter has not refunded the people in Jamaica and Trinidad is because he generally don't have the money to repay, because the whole show was a bust. Sizzler didn't perform, Vybz Cartel didn't perform, and these were the two headlining artists. So more than likely the promoter has $0. So now in Trinidad, the rumors are anyway the seas on site, people want basically on the live this man. So this is the type of pressure what promoters gonna be put in if they don't make the right decision. And this is the type of pressure that poor people can be put in if you don't make the right decision, because you can pay exorbitant amount for ticket. Like a ticket was in Guyana, that's some ticket for like $450,000 Guyana dollars. That's roughly $2,500 US. And imagine you pay $2,500 US, the artist don't turn up, and the promoter gonna withdraw your money, because well, he done give over most of the money to the artist, and he broke and can't pay her back because the whole production, everything got on the train. So people be smart. When you hear certain artists come into your district, when they reach, then buy a ticket. Me give a promoter vex. I'm looking out for the people, and that is Facts 100.
Do you agree or disagree with him? Anyway, so of course you also know Jacko's lawyers made a formal request that all the entertainers that pulled out state in writing outlining how their contracts were breached by Jacko's Entertainment and One Caribbean Music Festival. According to that article by the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, right there you say Anderson, who is Jacko, said his attorneys had written to the attorneys representing the artists who failed to perform, requesting that they detail what were the supposed breaches in their contracts before proceeding. So with that, clearly you can see that, it is some aggressive legal motion right there from the promoter and his team. Now, first of all, do you feel like placing a halt on patrons' refund is yet another bad move by the promoter? Also, do you think his lawyer making a formal request from the entertainers to outline in writing the supposed contract breaches is possibly lawyer intimidation? Or do you think this could get real for the entertainers and eventually in favor of the promoter, where he could possibly recoup at least some of what was paid out from some or all of the entertainers them? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. So Vybz Cartel's 21 Strong has sparked some interesting comments and conversations on social media. Now, if you don't know who or what 21 Strong is, might get you up to the time. Check the levels.
Remember, 21 Savage. And he's way above the average. So these motherfuckers don't manage. Rolling, not the rolling up. See this? See this?
Bad.
All the watches got a name. This one is called the 21 Strong. Respect, G. Respect, boss. Once again, man. Love, man.
Right there you hear Kartel immediately named his new watch 21 Strong, and for obvious reasons, it's a gift from US rap star 21 Savage, and this would be after Popcorn, Roshan and Drake all publicly gifted the world boss expensive luxury jewelry. Anyway, so after US content creator and influencer DJ Academics shared the video to his over 5.2 million IG followers with the caption 21 Savage met the GOAT, some people seem pretty confused as to why 21 Savage would give Vybz Cartel a Rolex. So right there in the comments, this person say, clearly out here on an extortion run. And this other person say, the fact that you don't know Vybz Cartel impact is crazy. Savage parents are from the Caribbean. And this person say, so that mean he got to buy him a Rolex? This other person say, when 21 Savage makes a track with Cartel and goes #1 across the world, you will know how far a small gift can take you if you're broken. And then this person said, these rappers gifting Vybz when they ain't even friends like that, getting extorted. So right there you see people in the comments forming their own theory. I'm not sure how extortion dropping at the thing from those two users, but anyway, I am more with the comments suggesting a possible upcoming collaboration with both artists. But do you think a Vybz Cartel and 21 Savage collab would be a massive hit that impacts both hip-hop and the dancehall cultures, or would it just be another song? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. So June 9 was all about the 2025 BET Awards, and both Spice and BUJU were in attendance, repping for the culture. Oh, Spice selector Richie Feelings was also there, and Spice performed on the BET red carpet and had fans waving them black, green and gold. Check the levels.
Me bam bam in the air. Rock my body like a rocking chair. Whoa.
Look here, all of them Gracie. Now, BUJU, while watching the awards, he was all smiles during this light-hearted moment that he shared with fans, and he also big up Spice on our performance and thing. Check the levels.
Themselves a bunch of bands and celebrate. I'm BET live. Black like tar, but we still reach far. You so black, me sound talent carry. In a BET. Black like tar, but look how we reach far. Yes. Yeah. I want to say enough respect. Check out the drip. From the head top to the foot tip. Check out the drip. Clean like Christ, bird paper. Yes. Them selling for me, my people. Mr. Spice and Mr. Richard Field and them things. Them tear it down. First on account. Me have the news now. I promise the people them say me I'll come back to them live. But my people, me sorry, me get caught up in the upsy and the upsicity. Me never see so much upsicity in my existence. Yes, I mean, I watch BT from Jamaica from long distance. I know me coming at the house. My people. Me have to rap. Yeah, man. Me have to rap, yeah. Listen up. Don't be the rascal fashion there. Who want to show me, but me know me laugh off of people, so I keep myself quiet. Me a man enjoy a good laugh, and I want me to think so let me laugh more rascal laugh, and you can't tell me where to do, because me never tell me if I do or not do, let me laugh. It's there about it young, to grow. Yeah man, but the show nice so far, rotted backside, I enjoy myself. Woo! That is brother, yeah. Think man I idiot. I ask you if me have no herb, right? I tell him to no, me not no herb. See? He must say he have herb, but I don't like to see herb. But the blood clot, you ask me what me have herb, not BT. You know, I don't see nobody smoking a BT. I fool it to the dread far. Yeah. Guess who missing now? The one Dougie Fresh in the right beside me. Dougie, big up the world for me.
Love y'all.
You know, this is my brother here, man. Doggy Fresh, introduce me. Yes. So, Jay-Z and to... The next one name? The Puff Daddy. That's right. I'm here to take the picture tonight in a 40-40, right? True. I not see a girl from that at all. I know. We haven't seen each other, but you know, seeing him now, but like all that good energy, my brother. Yeah, man. To the end, brother. These are the true legends. Yes, bro. Them man are the true legends. Yes. Like Michelle, my love. The show. If you don't know about the show, if you don't know about the show, you don't know about nothing. You gotta know about the show. Laddie, laddie, we love the party. You gotta know about the show. Yeah, so I'm still there. In a room amongst some romance then. Yeah. I don't even suck an ice in me. To be honest, you don't know, I'm just there, I observe and I observe. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what about, hey, it's a big bird up there, so let me turn on the phone. I don't like big bird, you know. I feel like I don't like, oh, you turn on the phone. Oh, you turn on this phone, yeah. I want to see. Come look. Let's see it. Now, so you turn it around. It's a big bird up there, so. Zoom in for the people. I'm there in my sky.
Okay, so Junior Mint, congratulations on a great night.
They are showing the people that this is too fast.
I'm just saying,
the car on the back. When the luggage is overweight, we have to do curbside checking. Got this thing heavy. Later.
Gargamel not easy, you know, but me like it. Me love how this minute Buju can be militant and then jovial the next. Yeah, big up yourself, Gargamel. You can tell he was really happy to be there because you hear him say it was his first time, and you know you hear him also have fun and a laugh about crazy fashion with some people and make mention of Big Bird and all of that. And you know, though Buju was all smiles and laughing, he also addressed, you know, what was happening on the outside in LA.
I know, but I do the room and I'm not respect. Yeah. It's a black sheriff in the house tonight. Who do you? Yeah, listen to the people then. Listen to the people out here. I want to say LA and I eat right now. But I want to tell the people out here on the street say, be safe. You hear me? And while some of them inside us are drinking and give them fuck, they go there fight for them life. Wanna be serious, yeah, man.
Because you know, at the moment, there is tension between ICE agents and protesters following a wave of immigration raids ordered by US President Donald Trump. And you know, the scenes just kind of look like a war zone. Crazy times. And this just goes to show that the entertainers who continuously stand out are entertainers who are aware not just of what is happening in music and just in a them neck of the woods, but the world at large. Not true. But drop your thoughts in the comments. What you think? So Raja Wild recently did an interview, and the highlights, or should I say the darkness from the interview, is making its rounds across social media.
Talking about the music, talk to me about this new album that you're working on.
Yeah, this new album I'm working on, it's called Rocket Science, right? I'd say this is just to show a different side. This is me, a more calmer side to me, I guess.
Calmer side.
Cool, I work with Russian still, because Russian now, like, him a this big producer that, but it's like just I work with even a friend that guy is America. Yeah.
How did y'all first meet?
We met, how did we meet? It's not really pressure, but I always try because, you know, you have a standard to the music. Like, you have certain things that you just have to do.
What do you feel like is your standard?
I mean, I feel always fresh. Good music. This is me. we not follow nobody, we set our own trends.
Right.
Raja, that's wild. Me don't know when some of these entertainers are gonna understand how important an interview is. And not just music. An interview is a very effective way to garner new fans. Whenever somebody hear your name, for example, for the first time, or hear one of your songs, them, right? And it piqued them interest. In most cases, the next thing them are gonna do is try to find an interview with you. Don't believe? Check the levels.
But I show you how energy work. I the same thing with Squash them. Come tell us say when Jody introduced me to the music, I say, oh, the music body, the sound that them I use and the rhythm them what them I use. I say, blood. And then only to bust on boom and go up on YouTube and say, let me see if them do the interview. First interview I find with him, in my big meal. Same thing with Skilly Bang. When me hear him the first time, I said, brick pan brick. First song that me hear, I said, blood, you that see.
That was Kartel and Brando music review right there in our one past interview. And you know, I really did think that Raja Wild would have learned from the backlash him received last year after this presentation.
You can't be afraid to think outside the box. And the recipient for the 2023 Soca Impact Award showed all of them qualities here and more. Yeah. So we will find out who are the recipients. Sinful. Yeah, they're not supposed to bring one thing from here. Yeah, I'm not supposed to give Patrice one thing. Yeah,
and the winner is?
The winner of the 2023 Soca Impact Award.
I mean, yeah, we get it. A rat bat settings the thing there, but Jaja, straight so, no days off. Oh gosh, man. But I don't really feel like this is the best Raja Wild can represent himself. You know, some feel to believe it though. Or is it that he's just always in character and this day's energy and how him talk and slur is all a part of the show? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. What do you think? Now, Pompite has revealed how she keeps her diabetes in check, and you know, she also explained that it is hard, especially because she can't get to eat some of the things them that she would normally enjoy. And during an interview, she went live and she made the people them know say she's now working with dancehall producer, now herbal doctor Vaga. Check the levels.
Diabetes thing, I fight it out of my system. I fight it with the help of Vaga. From Spanish Town, the herbal doctor.
Oh, okay.
So you have
to change your diet and everything.
Honestly, it's really hard. All what I'm going to find, I like me eat up some foolishness, I tell you. Yo, honest, my crave me, you know. It's hard.
Pop, don't say that.
Yo, it's hard, beef. You see the things that man not eat and not get to eat the things that man. Yeah. Things that, you know, you have to cut your eye past certain things. Yeah. And certain things, we never know I could have drink some green juice, some beer, green things. I never know I could have drink bitters. I just never know this whole diet thing I could have really changed. And people see me and say, girl, you look good, I love how you look at me. I tell them, say, girl, some of them now go do it because I go up and fasting for 3 whole week. No food, beer, bitters, green juice in the morning for my breakfast, sea mass in the evening for my dinner. I don't eat nothing. When you look for me, I tell them, you're tiny, I was stressed out you. But guess what? Some people laugh. Right. I look like a man is stressed out. Look like she want to eat some. Look like nothing now going to say, you know, so she look, she has stressed out. But when we get over that 3 weeks, I'm going to start build back.
Big up to Pompite for sharing. Go on do the right thing, Pam. Health is wealth. And you know, big up to Vaga too, you know, because I have tried these methods in the past and it worked, you know. It's an entire lifestyle change. A real thing. When it comes to your health, you have to be intentional. But what are some of your health tips? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. That's, you know, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, remember to turn on the notification bell to never miss a second or frame of levelz with me, Kshema. And if you have any burning questions or suggestions for future content, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay entertained and keep leveling up.